Today's story is sleeping in a locked hotel. Yeah. Bharat is a global payroll operation leader for a major multinational company based in India. Bharat received a mandate to implement and transition a payroll for a landlocked country in Central Europe. Let's call it country X. Bharat called one of his talented team manager, Akash, and updated him on the mandate. Mandate had three parts: implement new payroll system, upgrade time and attendance process and system, third, transition the process to India. There was a constraint, that's the catch. Due to local business resistance, there will not be any local subject matter available. Bharat told Akash, you will be the project manager and subject matter expert for this country X payroll. I want you to project to be closed in 6 months and get going. Akash is a payroll expert with a hands-on experience in the region's 10 plus countries, worked with Bharat for past 5 years and made himself involved in execution of many complex and high visibility payroll implementation for past 5 years, and all these transitions and operation were successful. But for country X, he said, I have no idea about this country rules and regulation. Bharat said, get idea. And you know the system, you know the payroll nuances, you can do it. Bharat called his payroll vendor and asked them to align the best consultant on their side for the job of blueprinting and implementation. And more importantly, reiterated its vendor responsibility to build and maintain a fully compliant system. Vendor consultants were in for a shock. No SME plus 6 months implementation when the general time needed is minimum 12 months for this specific country implementation. Further escalations with vendor management team got the consultant on board with a plan and approach, of course, with quite a bit of skepticism from the consultants. Bharat knew any other approach will neither give a good return on investment nor allow a stable process post go live. Central Europe country, system implementation, transition to India, time and attendance process improvement, business process pushback, first time SME, project model unknown to system vendor. You can't ask for more. And it can prove to be the best recipe for the success if you put it in the cooking pot at the right proportion at the right time. All arrangements were made. Bharat and Akash flew to country X location. On arrival at location, they realized local team has not made hotel booking. Being a tier 2 industrial suburb, there weren't any hotels. Last minute change, they inquired at few places and settled in for the function hall in the countryside. It only had 2 rooms, a makeshift pantry. The caretaker will close the hotel entrance door at night and throw the key inside, just in case of emergency. If you have to, one has to come out at night. So it was on Bharat and Akash a night in an unknown tier 2 suburb or village in Central Europe to manage this. It was a 5-day blueprint session. Blueprint session approach and how it happened, how a glass cup broken is another story for some other day. But in this case, blueprint went very well, T&A process was improved, system implemented in a record time of 7 months, process ran happily ever after for the HR Shared Service Center. Thank you for your continued support and watching my previous video again. Do share your stories and do share your comments and inputs to improve the stories. Thank you.